Hello, we should be live now. I'm just gonna send a quick little thing about the stream. You should hear me, and you'll have to bear with me. I'm just sort of figuring things out. We should have a slightly better stream setup. We got chat, we got everything going. A little low audio. That should be very easy to fix. Let me know now if that's any better. Let me just post an update. I'm just gonna nick the link from here. If I didn't have caps lock on, that help. And cool. Okay, well, the first thing I wanted to do, still louder, okay. This is now very loud for me, at least in monitor, but let me know if that's any better. It has been a fucking while. Cool. All right, we'll keep it there. It's been a fucking while. How's everyone doing? It's been a while that we haven't really shown the status of the game, so I am very much looking forward to walking people through what we've been working on. It's not final, that's why we haven't shown it off in any of the showcase channels, but it is, it is progress. We've written a lot of fucking code. You can see just how many new categories of, I don't want to move the input folder, that's bad. Just how many fucking categories of new stuff have been added, from our gameplay tag system to what Josh has been working on, which is a lot of our a lot of our fucking items and equipment, applicable, placeable, throwable, all of the lots and lots of code, lots of boilerplate, lots of stuff that hasn't really been working until like a day or two ago. We've got some new test map stuff. You can see these are purely test maps, but we've this is all Josh mostly, and lots and lots and lots of progress. Also on the code side, you'll notice we now have yes, Josh gets bored one day and makes this, Captain Knight's asking in Discord. I'm not going to answer that until I'm done with the stream, but hey. If people are curious about the audio setup, Rode NT1 for the mic and a little Scarlett solo thingy for the audio interface. Me and Josh have been working a lot on like the multiplayer side of things. Josh has been working on the inventory system, I've been working on the movement systems. So if I play now, you'll see that we're actually playing in like standalone client mode, which means this is actual clients on a server. We've got weapons, animations, and I can alt tab over here, and I mean the movement animations aren't actually replicated yet. That's coming soon, TM. But there's actual like stuff going on. We've got actual multiplayer working now, and multiple players. There's no damage or stuff yet, but I'll set this to just a single player, and we'll run around the map a little bit just to kind of slow. Not able to shoot just yet, Bagso. That's you'll have to ask Josh a little bit more about that, but I'm just going to run around here, show off some of the levels, because I do think they look very cool, and Unreal is doing a lot of heavy lifting for us with the graphics here, but I do think it looks really, really nice. I need to figure out how to raise the bitrate on the stream, because this is not great when everything's moving. But yeah, I've got this map as sort of a kind of arena block out box thing. And then if we go over to the other warehouse, this was, I believe Josh was experimenting with some type of like trench warfare stuff. So you could like move up and down these kind of on your own, you know, that sort of stuff. So one thing you may have noticed is that when I ADS, I can no longer un-ADS. I have to sprint to un-ADS. That's one of the things we'll be trying to fix today. But yeah, some directional animations, all sorts of fun stuff. One other thing, there's basically two things that I want to do today. One of those is fix that ADS thing that has to do with our input system over in the enhanced input component, and is it the input config? It has been a while. I've been away for a little bit, so and also our gameplay ability system here. This is one of the big ones as well. So this currently isn't working with the way that we'd like to do ADS. So if I go, Josh, have you moved the ADS to the weapon as well? I think he has. I remember him mentioning that. So abilities, yeah, there you go. There's the ADS. Yeah, I know you've mentioned it like twice. I just wanted to make sure, you know. So this is currently just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Because technically on release this should, well, release, but I've released it and then it takes 3 seconds and then it releases because Josh has added this here. Josh, have you just been bamboozling me into thinking that this isn't working? Because I swear this wasn't working when I last touched it. Alright, yeah, this is the problem. If I right click, it lets go immediately. That's why there's the 3 second delay there. That makes sense. Okay, I remember this not working, but I haven't touched it in a little bit, so, you know, forgive me. So the other way to break out of it is, of course, to go into sprint, because if we go into sprint, I'll show you how this works, because I'm really happy with this. This is a really cool system that we worked on. So basically, let's take sprint. We have these abilities that are blocked. So anything that has a tag that's in blocked and cancelled gets obviously blocked and cancelled. So instead of having to work with, if any programmers have like done stuff with this, also I'm just noticing right now that that text is like barely fucking legible. I mean the like chat on the stream, which is interesting. I need to fix that. Let's see if I can actually do that live. That'd be pretty funny. I'm gonna get the laptop out. Because if I'm not mistaken, this should just be a setting. Bear with me. Video, is this like just the stream, Josh? Okay, let's see if this will work. Because in theory, this is just like a live thing. Okay, I've now noticed that the text has disappeared. Ooh. Okay. Let's try something. Okay, so it has reset. I appreciate the test. I'm also just doing this for the first time, so I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Let me just tune into the live stream here and mute that. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, right? So the text stroke should, in theory, be white right now. But it doesn't seem to want to do that. Let's try that. It should clear again now. Now if we just go like, hello all. Please. Hey! Let's go. Okay. Cool. Now people on the actual VODs will be actually able to read the fucking text. That's nice. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. I apologize. This is my first time setting all this stuff up. So anyway, back to the stream we go. So yeah, we were talking about kind of canceling and blocking abilities and stuff like that. Cool. See you in a bit, Josh. So this is a really cool system. If there are any programmers in the audience, if you've ever worked with like state management systems, as soon as you add lots and lots of states to those, they get really, really fucking complex. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Pretty much. Do you guys want the text larger? It should. I'm thinking that's large enough for the chat, but give me feedback. We'll fix it for the next stream. I'm not going to touch it anymore this time, but yeah, we'll keep making these better. But you know, in general, the more states you add, the more complex that gets, and this makes that so nice and simple, because instead of going through every fucking state that like aims down sights or whatever and having to be like, oh, are we sprinting? If we're sprinting, don't aim down sights. We can just like add it to the blocked tags and it's blocked, and it's really nice, and I like it a lot, and yeah, big fan. So that's something that we worked on with Josh, and I'm really happy that we managed to get working. I think it's been really helpful when adding these abilities, and it also gives us that ability to kind of add stuff later. You know, if we want to like add a new movement mode, like let's say you know, again, definitely not confirming any future features here. If we decide to add superheroes to the game, we can add a flying mode very easily. So, yeah, very cool system. Let's fix it, because it's not working right now. So, I'm gonna paratrooper buff when. We're gonna do the... What buff do we give paratroopers? I feel like, you know how in H&G you had like a ribbon that allowed you to pull your chute whenever you wanted. I feel like in Warbound that should be kind of the default. But you'll also have a ribbon that just allows you to fly, because I think that'd be really balanced. I think that's good game balancing right there. So why is this input releasing immediately? This is my problem. Because we're activating the ability, and then it's immediately being released. I have a weird SMG30 BP. I do technically have to, yes. Because I think this is the one, the delete. Actually, let me check uses first. Where's find uses? I swear there's a button that says find uses. The fuck? Am I blind? Okay, you know what? If I deleted it, will show me the uses. Okay. Yeah, Josh, smarty pants. Calm down. Go eat. You've been saying you're gonna eat for like 5 minutes now. Also, I don't know where you guys are located and what the weather is like there, but it is fucking hot here in the UK. And by fucking hot, I mean it is more than about 20 degrees. Okay, let's do this, and that's gonna be in here. And I wonder why that's being released. 25 is a lot. My biggest problem, to be honest, isn't even that it's like particularly hot outside. It's just that hay fever kicks my ass. So if I spend more than about an hour outside, I just fucking die for the next like 24 hours. So I'm kind of trapped inside. And the problem is when you're inside in a room, so for those that don't know, I like live in student accommodation. So basically my room is not particularly big and I don't have much space outside of it, like in the kitchen and stuff. So I have to like dry my laundry in my room because there's no space in the kitchen. And the problem with that is I'm locked in a room with laundry and a fucking gaming PC that's running Unreal Engine. So it's very hot and very humid, and it's very uncomfortable. Norway sounds lovely. I'd love to go to Norway. I don't know why that's what I thought of when you said Norway is hot, but, you know, that's where my brain went. Okay, so we're clearing pressed and released. Is this the problem? I wonder if I just fucking, like, clear that and don't do that. Now that will break just about fucking everything else, but... No, because it should be going off of the fucking held spec handles. I mean, it kind of tracks with where Norway is on the map, so it doesn't entirely surprise me, but... Now we get to do a software engineer's favorite task, which is compiling, because when I'm compiling, I get to say I'm working, even though I don't actually have to do anything, so... Anyway, how are you all spending your summer days? Has the weather been generally good where you are? Because here in the UK it's sort of like, it's like cloudy most of the time because it's UK weather. So, you know, it's very cloudy and then it's very humid and then it's very warm, which is a perfect fucking storm for discomfort. So... we got all the fancy new logo stuff as well. Shout out to Josh for those. If people like follow and shit, there should be little things that pop up with the logo as well. I guess we'll find out if/when somebody does. We'll see if I've set that up correctly. But enjoying the activity of sleeping in? Me fucking too. Me fucking too. No, I don't want to restore this. Sleeping in is my favorite hobby. I also have a problem with working really late, so they kind of go hand in hand. Okay. I wonder how much this is going to break stuff. Okay, that's still that. That's fine. Now what happens if I remove this delay? So it's still gonna be broken. Okay, it's it's still fucking broken. That's unfortunate. This should be wild. Okay, I wonder if I do that. Okay, well, that was predictable. So the reason that like the sprint is staying is just because I've screwed this up now. Which was, you know, predictable. There's like, I was trying to think of something interesting to do for this stream, and unfortunately, at this point in time, it's not all that interesting. I'm thinking on Friday, we'll try and like design some levels together. I think that could be quite interesting. I'll have to see if I can, because I like to draw on an iPad, so I'm gonna see if I can get an iPad cast to hear or stream from the iPad. But we will see. But I think like designing some levels or something like that together could be fun. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on those, and maybe we can even do some Unreal stuff, but we don't have any of our like level pipelines set up yet, so we'll see. Watching YouTube and doom scrolling is fun though. you can't deny that. I mean, we all do it. MS Paint with a trackpad. I don't have a trackpad. I'd prefer a trackpad, to be honest. I might stream from the MacBook actually. That might be better because I know I can do some iPad shenanigans there probably. But I just have a mouse. Actually, I do have a drawing tablet in a box somewhere. That might be the play. That might be the play actually. Okay, well let's do hold inputs. Actually, I'm more interested in seeing when this is called. You're not wrong. Worst case scenario, here, let me finish writing this. We'll say whistle noises. That seems appropriate. So I really wanted to get like a second monitor, because right now I'm trying to like be better about just showing the stuff that I want to actually share on screen, and having like all my stream controls and stuff elsewhere. And I've got this like old trashy, it's like a 1080p monitor from like 10 years ago that's like somewhere in a box. And in our house, there's like 3 storage places. And one of them is under my bed. One of them is in a closet. And one of them is the attic. And the problem is the only access to the attic is through one of my housemates' rooms. And that particular housemate is currently away with his family and locked his door when he left. So my monitor, which I figured out is not in the other 2 storage spaces, is just sort of up in a box somewhere in the attic, locked behind a door. So I'm gonna hope it's not up there. And as you can see from the debugs, there is in fact, the problem is this is being called when I press the fucking right mouse button, which is a problem. Steam can go away. You can go away. Don't peep my Steam library. Yeah, it is quite unfortunate. He did say he'll be back sometime this summer. I know he needs to be back by August because he's redoing some exams. But I hope it's sooner than later. I would like the second monitor. It's interesting. I wonder why like the W key is fine. Even the W key says it's been let go, actually. That's... Or does it? Oh, of course, because W doesn't use a Game Boy ability, but you can see that the Shift key holds just fine, and then lets go. So if I start sprinting, sorry, and then I let go, you'll see that the I can't get out mouse cursor, but you can see it kind of up here. I get it when I stop sprinting, whereas as soon as I try to aim down sights, I get it twice, which is really weird. I wonder if it's something with the input. If it is, I'll be quite upset. Okay, input. Mapping context. ADS. That's pretty standard. Why is there a trigger from input action? Okay, that's weird. Why do you have a trigger? Is this if this trigger is it, I'm going to be the trigger was fucking it. I don't know why that trigger was there. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we have squashed a bug. I'm very glad that it was none of the C++ code. But yeah, look at that. That's sick. It can now aim down sights. It like works. It doesn't look like a World War II game. Just shut up. Shut up. We covered this in a previous stream. There's one thing that I don't know if this is something that we can... I might do this ability differently. I don't like how many zeros there are before that one fucking bag, so Jesus. One thing that I don't like, because right now this feels kind of wonky, because you'll be sprinting and you'll stop sprinting and aim down sights. But because you ADS like a second before you stop sprinting, you don't actually ADS. So like you can see half the time I just don't ADS. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do this slightly differently. I'm thinking if we go, not German. Oh, but that's actually a thing we can show off. We've imported some assets into the editor. So if I slow my camera down, we've got some of Captain Knight's absolutely wonderful 3D models in game. You can see like all the reflections and materials are working. And the first of the actual assets, the Car 98K, also in game, or rather in engine, I should say. I can show you the skeletal meshes themselves. So, yeah, absolutely incredible work as always. So, yeah, very grateful to be able to be the one to show these off. Obviously, all Captain Knight's work. I didn't touch these, and Josh imported them, but yeah, they're looking really, really good. They're looking really good. Don't minimize it. Close it. And same with the grenades. We can go through these one by one. That can be fun. My German's not great. To do something. That's the extent of my German. I did like 2 years in high school. Yeah, Captain Knight's a fucking legend. And we'll show off the American pineapple as well. That's not the right button. That's the right button. Again, lovely textures. Lovely textures. Ignore this yellow line. That's just where there's a vertice, or an edge rather. So yeah, some very cool models. Back to a regular camera speed. It does look pretty. So yeah, this the gun that we're using for testing right now is a marketplace asset of mine. In theory, you could buy this if you want and recreate your own Warbound at home. But let's check this ability. I'm gonna knock that off. That's fine. And then what I'm gonna do is, instead of, if I go into here and here, I'm gonna actually knock off the ADS there, because the way we're doing ADS, it doesn't really change anything. it's just sort of, it's an animation that's played on the hands that brings the gun closer. So now you can ADS while sprinting, which is not really what we want. But I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do just a tiny modification to the ADS ability. This could be a little trickier than I thought, because this has animations. So this is what's called an animation blueprint. This is how we drive all of our animations. And this ADS is set by whether the player has the gameplay tag. So, because ideally what I'd like is if you're holding the right mouse button and you're not sprinting, you're in ADS. So you can start holding it while you're sprinting, and then as soon as you stop sprinting, you just flick to ADS and you start sprinting again, and you stop, and again, and so on. But I'm not sure how to do it with our gameplay tag system, actually, because I've only ever implemented this with booleans inside of an actual C++ class. So the wrist position looks unhealthy. This one, you mean? Yeah, this is the beauty of first-person animation, because you can do all sorts of wonky shit. If we go in here, there's a map here, because you need to submit a map when you submit something to the marketplace. We can turn real time on, and we can simulate. So there's stuff like reloads are really funky, because obviously as soon as it's out of like the camera perspective, you don't need to care. So he's just taking them back out and putting the same mag back in. And yeah, that's for all reloads. It's just the same. If you're wondering why this is lagging, it's building shaders, which always screws you over. But yeah, this is just a mag pull, a bolt pull, and that's a full reload. We are intending to support like some type of reloading system. As in, I mean, obviously there's going to be reloading, but I mean the sort of like staged reloading, if that makes sense. Where once you start reloading, obviously the reload reacts to how much ammo is in the gun. And in theory, if we can figure out how to do it properly, some sort of reloading stages. So if you like put the mag in, but you haven't had time to pull back the bolt and you need to like switch to your pistol to shoot somebody, then you go back to that primary weapon after you've killed them. You should only need to pull the bolt back. So don't take my word for it. It's not a guarantee, but we would like to have some sort of system like that. But anyway, back to the actual game development. Gameplay dev, that's the one. So where was I? Okay. I need to have the sprint open as well. And class default, no, class settings, class defaults open for both. That's the sprint. So you can see like the sprint cancels a crouch. So if I feel like I've shown this already, but for good measure, that's not working as well. We need to fix that. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but if what you mean is that if you start reloading, get past a certain point, like you've put the mag in but you haven't pulled the bolt back, you switch to a pistol, you shoot the pistol, and then you come back to the weapon that is like half reloaded. Yeah, you'd still have to click the reload button. That's kind of, or at least how I envisioned it working. You'd still have to hit the reload button to finish the reload. But yeah, you'd be able to essentially have a shorter reload because you'd already reloaded, or like you'd already put the new mag in. Yeah, in that case, I think, does Siege do it? I feel like Siege does it. I feel like that's where I saw it. But yeah, it's a really cool feature, I think, and it just adds something to like it makes the guns feel a little more physical, a little more grounded. So definitely a fan of that. I wonder if I just cancel ADS. So this is a little, there's like, if you ADS now and you sprint, you stop ADSing, but you can still let go and re-ADS. So I'm not sure how big of a fan of that I am. Is this using the status? Yeah, this is using the status. Okay. Okay, I actually know what we can do here. Because we can use the owned tags to go for, what's the tag? Warbound.item.weapon.status. So we need an ability. Yeah. Okay, no, we don't want any hitbox stuff. Josh set up a lot of these gameplay tags because he was like, oh, I need to do them all right now. So that's why we have a lot of fucking gameplay tags. I'm just going to make a new, because I'm looking at the naming scheme here, it's action versus status. So I'm going to say ability.type.status .sprint. Add that. Now, not that. We're going to say the sprint ability owns the sprint tag. And then over here, we're going to do a little cheeky, what do we need? A NOR. I think it's a NOR. I don't know, my logic gates is has matching. Oh no, we can just do, we'll do an and a not. That's what we'll do. So we can make this this, and then not. Can I just get like the bitwise not? Not boolean, that's what we want. And then we can do an and boolean. I mean, I guess I could have done a NAND as well, but this is just nicer. Yeah. And now, oh, where are you? Oh, of course, I need to hook the target up. And now, in a theory, yes. So I'm holding right click now, and now every time I sprint, so you can hold right click even while sprinting and aim down sights immediately as you finish sprinting. I hate when games don't have this, and I hate when my games don't have this. This is like one of the first things I implement. Because most of the time you'll let go anyway. Actually, let's turn that on. Hell yeah. I think obviously the crosshair would disappear when you aim down sights, but hey. I hate when games don't have this. It's just, it feels so bad. So I'm glad that we've figured that out. One way to define the scope of the gameplay abilities. Yeah, it's the gameplay tags. It's one of those systems where, as you program more and more, you'll realize that in order to make things simpler, you need to make them more complex sometimes. Because this is a really complex system to like create and get up and running. But oh, that's fine. That's just Josh's code. I don't care. I got scared for a second. But yeah, as you get as you make things, if you like, you can't keep things simple if they end up being complex. So you can like be like, okay, I'm gonna do all my like, I don't know, movement code in one file. I have not broken any of your code. I'll have you know. This is just, I like went in here and I turned your HUD on and like I did that a couple times. And then I went out and there's a bunch of blueprint runtime errors. That's all your fault. I like didn't touch shit. We're gonna make our first change submission of the day. I don't know why that's not taking the input ability. Because this should be. Yeah, that's literally what I said. But somebody got all scared. Okay, we're gonna say smooth ADS. I don't. For my sanity, please don't do a bugs created counter, because I've probably made like 4 more already. What we're gonna do now is movement stuff. Yay, because our ADS is now, I don't know if you saw, Josh, I'm gonna show it off to you because I'm quite happy with this. ADS is like lovely and working and perfect and really nice. And you can hold ADS and sprint and it's working and it's great. So yay. Very cool. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to like, when I need to like sniff because of allergies or whatever. You shouldn't be able to break it. It's basically, oops. Like you'll need to copy over, to be honest, we might want to just make this like a function in the player. But in the, that's not the animation blueprint, that's the animation blueprint. You just need to check that you're ADSing and not sprinting. To be honest, this might make more sense as a block ADS tag, now that I'm thinking about it. Because that way we can just add it to any fucking ability. Yeah, that makes more sense. You're the one who set these up, Josh. Do you have a specific spot for, are you doing it in binary? Okay, nice, I see it. I see it. Also, when did I say I've made 4 bugs? I literally have not made a bug. I fixed bugs. I have made things better. But yes, Josh. Do you maybe want to just hop on Discord and explain this to me? You can join the stream. I'll allow it. Okie dokie. I'm gonna just, hopefully that's blanked out the screen. Nice. And hello. How you doing, Josh? Welcome to the stream. Can you be louder? Is that a request? Can you be louder? Okay, people can't hear you. Scream.
Oh,
Okay, I've made Josh as loud as I possibly can. Please let
well,
me
I
know if you can
eventually
hear.
heard my scream in the stream, so
Okay, he's literally as loud as I can make him, so yell at him if he's too quiet. Okay, cool. Okay, Josh, thank you for joining
alright.
the stream. I have a
Yeah.
question.
Uh-huh.
When you made the tags, um,
Yeah.
did you make any, or is there any convention for putting in like blocking tags, like an ADS block tag, for example?
No. We can add it.
Okay, I was gonna be like, oh, he's thought of everything, and then no, fair enough. I
Just
need to
add a
go.
new section.
Yeah, it's in project settings. Tags. Yeah, gameplay tags. Nice.
Yeah.
Gameplay tag redirects. Okay. We don't need redirects. We need manage gameplay tags. Okay. Are we... Did you want to standardize the ability stuff under Warbound, by the way?
What's in ability at the moment? Is that
It's
like
like...
the ADS stuff?
It's movement, mostly. Sprinting,
Oh, movement.
that sort of stuff. I'm just gonna blow my nose and hopefully not
Yeah, I suppose we
irritate
can
people.
do it. Suppose there's no harm in doing it.
I'm gonna hope that didn't show up on, or that didn't come up on the stream, so...
I didn't. I'm about to say I didn't hear anything in the stream last moment. I've got it muted so I don't hear myself twice.
Yeah, fair. um,
Oh, I answer a question you've asked me again because of the delay in the stream.
right, of course. Okay, where should we put this? Warbound gameplay. I feel like under Warbound
I'm
gameplay
good at
ability.
gameplay, but
Add subtag
can
Warbound
do.
dot ability dot action dot
Yeah,
crouch.
and then we'll just have the standardized abilities there. All
Yeah.
Pacifics will go where they need to go.
Yep. Okay, let's add subtags. Action, crouch, jump. Prone. Test. Because everyone needs a good test. Toggle HUD. Crystal. Okay, now we need status. Status, okay. Status dot sprint. Okay. Ability. Do you reckon ability block makes sense?
And status. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Ability dot block or dot ADS. That makes sense to me. And then all of you delete. Remove children manually. Okay. Delete tag. Cannot delete tag. God damn it.
Fun.
Do I need to set up tag redirects or? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do this fucking like manually. Gonna make you very small and skinny.
Yeah, you just have to do it manually and then go through every single gameplay ability that we've already got and switch out for the new text.
Okay. So that needs to be. That's fine. And this should be nothing ability. Warbound ability blocker ADS.
This is where I could easily just tell you, you could easily just rename them.
Okay, you know what? Screen. God damn it. God damn it, man.
Yeah, I thought I could just give you a few minutes to tell you that.
Did you enjoy torturing me?
Yes.
Checks out. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize prone was an ADS blocker, but fair enough. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
Why is the prone ability with... Okay. You know what? I'm not asking questions. The prone ability somehow had a sprint tag? What?
You made them tags. I didn't touch those ones.
I forgot to add a sprint tag. God damn it.
I was too busy torturing himself, creating all the ones for the hitbox.
Oh god. Okay, for context, Josh decided that... Also, isn't this where you like didn't know that you could add subtags?
Yeah, I was kind of doing it manually for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna move this to somewhere you can see.
I was typing the full path out each time.
So, where are they? Are they under Warbound?
They're in gameplay.
So Josh manually added every single one of these tags for the player's hitbox. Entirely manually. How long did that take? That's not the response I was hoping for.
It took a bit. And then I had to obviously then create all the physical materials and assign those tags to the physical materials. And then I had to go to the actual skeletal mesh thing to then apply those physical materials to the skeleton for every single part of the bone. Yeah, there's a lot of setup. But hey, it's done now. It's set up, ready.
So Josh, what happens when we need to change any of that?
If you go into physics, then it's, yeah.
I'm not looking for that anymore. I'm just trying to get this working, but... Yeah, so Josh is an aged man after that. Boy.
Not as aged as the fucking battle I had with the 2 tick boxes.
Oh boy. That was the solution for that was like so stupid too.
It was kind of a... yeah, the solution was just... Screw it, I'll do it an easy way.
Which we really should
And it
have
works,
done from the start.
I'm not changing it.
That's the worst part.
Yeah, I should have done it from the start. It would have made it a lot easier. I was just overcomplicating it, trying to make it simple.
Why did it not check this out? What the fuck? Do I need to manually check stuff out again? Oh no, I bet it's because when I do this. Not even that.
Yeah.
What?
You should check them out when you're trying to save them.
It's not.
Oh, like a pop-up should come up. Yeah, I guess it's not detected a change. Then, even though the tag changed, I don't know.
Do tag changes not count? Does like
Should
Unreal
do.
not know what to do? Okay, let's okay, so this is literally the testability, so we'll test it on the testability. Okay. I'm compiling and saving the testability. Literally nothing happens. Literally nothing happens. So I need to manually check out all of these abilities.
It flags up. It flags up.
No, it doesn't.
No, because it flagged up.
It literally doesn't.
unless their way of checking, this might be stupid, but maybe they can't detect exactly what tag is actually assigned.
That's
But as
what
long
I'm
as you
thinking.
assign a tag back,
That's what I'm thinking. Because it's like it's sort of a
so it don't
drop
really matter
down.
whatever tag's there, it just detects that there's a tag entry. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a singular tag entry, it won't class it as a change, even if you've changed the tag,
Oh my god. Okay.
which is a bit stupid. It's something they
Okay.
missed out on, but
So I need to manually check out all the tags now.
yeah.
I need to
It's
manually
where you
do.
get something working, and I pull the changes late, and I said, "Yeah, Ellie, about half of it didn't get come across."
God, please don't terrify me like this. Please don't say things like this. What is this? This is sprint.
It's like the early days with the whole inputs thing, where like your
God.
input changes, like only half of it came across.
Okay.
Because for whatever reason, it never flagged the config.
Why are you gonna cry if the game comes out? Well, if they're tears of joy, I approve.
And what I say, I hope they're happy to us.
I really hope they're happy tears. Yeah. Damn, control rig got hands.
I mean, I'll probably be crying on the day because I'll probably get like 1,000 bug reports, but on launch day. But
Please don't scare me like this. Okay, I'm going to recheck you out.
all I'm saying on launch day, alcohol might be involved if I'm bug fixing. So good luck with the day one patch.
Oh god. The day one patch is just nobody else knows about the day one patch. Josh just got really drunk because he saw the bug reports and like started fixing stuff.
Yeah.
And, like there just goes like an announcement and it's like, oh, get ready for the day one patch, and everyone's like, wait, there's a day one patch, and it's just Josh.
Yeah, it's just me drinking all night, just looking at the bug report trying to fix
God.
it.
Oh no. That's fine. That's not fine. That's the wrong one.
And then like blasting like Steam support, just getting them to try to approve the update as quick as possible.
God. Okay, let's see if we can delete some
Or
gameplay.
whoever I need to bug about it to speed the process up.
My god, that worked. That also worked. That also worked. Wow. 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 Amazing. Cool. Okay, let me... Have I... That didn't get checked out. Fuck's sakes. Did the animation get checked out? Also no. Incredible. Good job, Unreal. Okay. Renamed. Please don't add to the bug counter. I swear there aren't that many bugs. We've been really good,
You
actually.
say.
Oh god. Oh no. Why do you ruin
It's not been that bad.
I mean, it's been quite bad at moments, but it's been pretty good overall. It's been pretty good overall.
Yeah, it's turning not like I fixed a thing this morning that took me like 2 days because of 2 checkboxes I was trying to goddamn resolve.
Those 2 checkboxes, man.
Which then I also dragged you into it as well.
That was some shit, huh?
Yep. And then eventually I just gave them went and did it the easy way, which I really should have done from the get go, but you know. I like making stuff complicated for myself, I guess.
I'm well aware by now. Okay. What do I need to do?
I've got a bad habit of it.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens to all of us. Okay. Where the fuck is Crouch?
Oh, because I couldn't be bothered to set 2 variables.
Oh, right, because Crouch isn't a fucking gameplay ability.
Is it not?
It's not, no. No, Crouch is...
Should it be?
It shouldn't, no. No, it's good that it's not. Crouch is down here somewhere. What? Oh, because I'm in the wrong file. Crouch is, yay, ASC stuff. Yeah, there you go, there's crouch. Okay, so we need to go here, not here. I need to go here. Because this is something Lyra does, because they don't do crouch via a gameplay ability. Although right now I'm trying to remember why not. Why don't they do crouch via gameplay ability? You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to say, how do we get tags again?
You know about checking if it has a gameplay tag.
Yeah, I know it's in here.
It's literally just has gameplay tag.
It has matching gameplay tag.
Or something like that.
Do I need to get a controller? No, straight Warbound character works. Okay. Has gameplay tag Warbound ability crouch. Do a cheeky little branch. And if that's true, we're going to uncrouch. So now, if you crouch, okay, that's still not working. I'm going to guess because there's no gameplay tag being set. That's a bit silly. Do I just try and do this via fucking...
Also, did you misspell whistle?
I may have done. It's a typo, okay? I'm not silly.
Whistle.
It's the French way, okay? It's the whistle. Also, I don't know why it's still saying that because I deleted that print string.
You don't work for
Let's take a breather and rebuild the engine, or the project rather. Just have a break.
Yeah, don't go rebuild an engine. I've done that. It takes hours.
Have a non-branded snack. If it's French, it must be a bug.
Yeah.
God.
Here's some information here. The entire engine takes about 5 hours to compile.
Number of bugs created this stream. Fucking 5? I deny these allegations very strongly. We've reduced the amount of bugs this stream. We have not created more.
That's where I come in.
Where the fuck did I write whistle noise? I swear it was here. Have I just not saved this? Oh no, it's right there. I'm just stupid. Net 4 created. No! We fixed so many bugs already. This is the bug fixing stream. This is the bug fixing stream.
Yeah, that's why you don't see my stream of the project.
Oh god. I do the bug fixing stream, Josh does the bug creation stream.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
It's a healthy ecosystem.
There, it no longer says Wistel. Okay, now I don't know why this doesn't... this is blocking, because it shouldn't be blocking. The fuck? This is not a bug, Pexo. This is not a bug, okay? Warbound. Ability. Blocker. ADS. Compile. This is the sprint. 53% of people. What the fuck? That can't be a real statistic. That cannot be a real statistic.
So what you're saying is that statistic can be bugged.
Okay, you spent enough time on the stream. I think it's time for you to go.
No.
Consumers aged 18 to 30 are more receptive to insect-based. But this is insect-based food. Okay, this is like... The chat overlay is hiding what I'm doing. What? Is it? It kind of... There's nothing in the details panel right now. I've actually got that almost perfect to sit in my details panel. That's not that they do eat bugs. That's that they would eat bugs if there were like bug-based foods.
Nothing wakes me up in the morning like a fresh beetle.
I love an ant burger, you know. Okay, look, here's what we can do now. We can say this jumping is a blocker to ADS. So now if we ADS and jump, fuck, it's still ADSing. That's not a... It's not a bug, okay? That's a feature. Why the fuck is it not working? Oh, because that needs to be that.
I didn't know I was in a VC with Bethesda.
It's a bug, not a feature. Shut up. Shut up.
It just works.
It just works. Okay, why is this being so weird? No, that was correct the way it was before. I'm gonna say this is just something weird with the way the jump ability works. Yeah, because this jumps and ends the ability, that's why. If I go into... Okay, we'll use the toggle HUD as an example to show that this is in fact working. If I add the ADS blocker to toggle HUD. Right? Wow, look, I can ADS. Fuck. Why is this not working? Why is this literally not working? Is this another... Oh, because this is the fucking same... What have I done? I've made it very small. Okay, the problem is that the toggle hug... Toggle hug? I think we should have a toggle hug ability, to be honest. What do you think, Josh? I think that'd be very...
Toggle hug.
Toggle hug. I think that'd be very wholesome. I think that would be incredibly wholesome.
Depends if the grenade pin's been pulled or not.
Oh god. Okay, if I prone, you can see if I prone, then I can't ADS. You see, it's working, Peg, so you can take that bug off now. See, now, obviously the proning doesn't work, but yeah, we'll get there. Okay, let's go do prone things. Prone things, huh? Okay. I think prone should be able to do that. I'm just gonna, now it works. Okay, I guess I just don't understand it. We've squashed 3 and created 5 apparently. That's a good track record. Six created. Of course. How could I have been so stupid? It's been a while since I've read binary. Last time was cyberset class. Sorry, network and computer security. Okay, let's go back to code. Cause this is all working nicely with our custom blocker system. Very cool. We can close all tabs. And frankly, I don't need to touch any of this stuff except for this, which is my personal nightmare. Which is the custom character movement component that we've written for Warbound. Because this is basically networking hell. Fair enough, I suppose. The thing is, like, you squash one bug, you squash a lot. So, like, if you're counting the amount of potential theoretical bugs that we've squashed, I think it should be a hexadecimal. Or at least, like, 16-bit binary. Okay, let's see. If I... Okay, I'm gonna need to break your code, Josh, and just play a standalone. If I prone...
Why are you breaking?
I need to play standalone. Okay, so prone is working, kind. Why the fuck is the player floating? What the fuck?
Because you jumped, didn't you? No.
No. Like, so this is crouch, right? Which is fine. I don't know what this sphere is doing here, but this crouch is fine. You can like move around. Right, but then if I prone, this is just fucking possessed, and I don't understand. Why? But why? I don't get it. That would explain why you can't move when prone. Because you're like in the fucking air. I don't get it. Wait, I want to see this like relative to the doorway. How big have you made the doorways? Okay, so the character's basically up to the 180 mark. Okay. Now I prone, nothing changes. The character's still up to the 180 mark. Okay, but for now the character's not floating, but the prone capsule is. And then when I pop out, it moves the character up. But, oh, of course, because the first person camera stays where it is, of course. So we should have, I can't see them right now, but okay, so the third person character moves. Have you thought about how we're gonna do third person animations?
In what regards?
Like where the origin of the character is gonna be mostly, is what I'm wondering.
The origin, as in
Like just the origin
like
of the
when the
character
crow.
model. No, just the origin of the character model.
Where it is now, probably.
Sorry?
By origin, do you mean it's like location and not in the actor, or?
The yeah, like the origin location. You know, like the point that the model orbits around, basically, or like, you know, like if you rotate it, that's the point that it rotates about. It's just the origin point.
Oh, it would just be where it's at now. It would just be standard, just at its feet.
Is it feet?
Well, it won't necessarily be feet. It'll be more. I think the way you're doing it, I think it's probably like pelvis area. Arrow is not in a convenient place at all.
I can't even hide it. It's all C++ control. So, gentlemen, if you're looking for this kind of action, please hit up my MLM. I've got some supplements to sell you. So if you're feeling like this, you know, and you're maybe having some issues in this area, hit me up. I've got some supplements. You can go from that to that in no time. This is how we're funding the game.
Yeah, that's about.
We're gonna do a nice like headshot that, you know, omits any inappropriate details.
Which headshot you're talking about? But
Do you want to get me banned off of Twitch? Is the supplements Josh's OnlyFans? I don't know, Josh. What do you think?
No, because it don't exist. Spreading the lie that I have one.
I've seen it. That's pretty good. Worth. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Why are you broken? What am I doing wrong? So ideally, we server enter prone, which sets one to prone to be true. And we should have fizz custom, which goes here. And you guys really want to get me banned off of Twitch, don't you, Jesus? I'm gonna say a tentative no. I'm going to say a tentative no. Something tells me that the rest of the team would not disagree. Have I screwed up something with the step down? My favorite thing to do, which is look at Unreal Engine source code. Fizz. It's like fizz walk. Yes, fizz walking. That seems worth looking at. This is something weird that I learned about Unreal, is that in Unreal, crouching isn't actually a state. Like it's not a movement state. Open sourcing the game one frame of the dev stream at a time. You say this, if you want open source fucking Unreal games, go to github.com/whoisellie.com/fps core. Welcome to my open source FPS programming framework. You can use this to make games. Wow. It's on the Unreal Engine marketplace. It's got pretty good reviews, except for this guy who got upset that I didn't add fucking 5.4 support, even though I did. He's just salty.
Who I totally didn't reply to.
That's not Josh. We're not looking at that. Also, this guy, I need to help this guy because he sent this like today. I will help him after the stream. Use that. Don't use fucking Warbound. Self-promotion over. Back to here. Okay, apply acceleration. Calc velocity. Tick time. Ground friction. Okay, we're not doing any root motion stuff. Okay, compute move parameters. Yes. Move along floor. Such a weird bug. Is there something more entertaining I can work on? What do you think, Josh? Because this is all just kind of the same thing.
It's a very good question. But I don't know. Unless you want to tackle the animation stuff.
What animation stuff are you talking about?
As in the actual setup, utilizing animation layers and animation layers interfaces and all.
Yeah, I'm not confident enough in that, and I don't want to learn it on stream, you know. As you might be able to tell, Unreal is a very complicated engine. One of the things I'm trying to do with these streams is to leave sort of some of the more straightforward or more visual things to work on stream, because you don't want to watch a 4-hour stream that is me sitting in silence staring at a file. Nobody wants that. I'm really struggling to see what is. It is a very capable engine, but capability comes with complexity. And to be like, if you just go to like the Unreal Engine website, you'll see that like this engine does a fucking lot. Like, it's not just games, even though they have split them into like 3 things, right? It's a render engine, and it's used for live events and offline animation and ArcViz, and fucking Rivian uses it in cars for some reason, and people use it for simulations. And the problem with that is that my copy of Unreal also includes live event stuff in it, even though I'm never going to run a live event with Unreal because I'm making a video game, not, you know, a like technical assistant for a touring musician or something. So that's kind of the problem with Unreal. The other problem is that it's really fucking good. So it's very hard to get away from. There's no real Unreal alternative, which I mean, I would love an Unreal alternative, but you know, Unity has been doing some interesting things. Uh, so not particularly eager to start using Unity. I'm just gonna kind of go through here and see if I can notice if I've screwed up anything easy to spot. Because I feel like, I wonder if it's the fucking acceleration.z line. I wonder if I just like yoinked that out. Yeah, Unity has... I work with Unity professionally. My day job is a Unity developer, but I wouldn't like to use it for games. I'm not a huge fan of the engine anyhow, so... Okay, let's build this. I'm very doubtful that this will change anything, but one can hope. In the meantime, move velocity, velocity, time tick, move velocity, delta is nearly 0, step down result. Okay, that did not, unfortunately, fix anything. And this is the great developer life. You kind of go back and forth like this until you fix your bug. All the move parameters are being computed correctly, I think. And we don't have any water handling, but I don't think we need to.
What handle?
Sorry?
So you water.
Oh, I said that walking handles swimming states as well, but I don't think prone needs to. Because it'll by default like change into...
Yeah.
Oh no, we do handle swim states actually. Never mind. I'm just a little silly, a little goofy. This is what I'm really being careful about. I don't think I messed anything up here, but because like the character isn't finding the proper floor height, I'm really trying to look if I've screwed up anything regarding the actual floor stuff. So I'm noticing this line that's different. I'm just gonna go const vector grab there, and we're just gonna say gravity direction. Oh, we don't have gravity direction. Why don't we have gravity direction? Oh, because it's private. Okay, maybe gravity direction is just literally what we've... Okay, I guess we're not checking that. I've just gotten a notification from LinkedIn. I fucking hate LinkedIn. Do any of you good people in the chat here use LinkedIn? Because I unfortunately use LinkedIn. And as you can tell by my general approach, I'm not a big fan of LinkedIn. The annoying thing is, like, LinkedIn does work. Like, one of my good friends, like, met a whole bunch of people and got a whole bunch of job opportunities through LinkedIn, and now he makes 50K a year. But I fucking hate LinkedIn. There's another candidate for screw up and see. Zero delta, old base null, or old base query collision enabled, dynamic base, old base. That's fine. I've just noticed something. I've just noticed something. Oh no.
What have you noticed?
Oh no.
What have you noticed?
Okay, wait. I'm like really screwing up my. Why was that not fine? That should be fine. Oh boy. I have a feeling this might be it. Yeah, I really need to mute LinkedIn email notifications as well. They're so annoying. They're also like really scummy with their emails. They're like, oh, 3 people viewed your profile. And then you go and see, and they're like, nope. Hell yeah, baby, that was fucking it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay. Show collision. That's not what I want. That's actually. Well, this is the Doom version of the game. That's also running at like 3 frames a second for some reason. That's quite horrifying. Oh, it's running smooth. Oh. Okay, if I look over I don't know what's going on in here. That it's like, I don't know if it just can't handle a lot of geometry, but if I look here, it's like easily up to like the 100 and something frames a second of my monitor. I'm going to quit Signal because that was a bad idea to leave that open. We'll quit Steam as well, for that matter. I don't know what I did there actually, but here.
I think that's just UE struggling with the how block out tools. Obviously, just
I know, but
solid generated.
yes, Paxi,
Quick, I
that
have
bug is
after
solved.
like slam my screen percentage down.
Okay, I don't know what I did again. Show collision. Just fuck. What do you mean? Look, I go up to select it. I hit enter. It goes down to the bottom one and selects it. What do you mean? Did that work? What is it doing? Can I just show collision? Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, you can see that now we're proning and we're actually at the right height. That's incredible. And now if we go in here and we go to our custom movement component, we can set the prone speed. So we can do prone to like 10. If you're playing like a very like slow man. And now you can see that it's just really, really slow. Which is nice. I'm gonna reset that because that's really, really painful. Okay, that is very good actually. That is very good. I don't need you. I'm also going to add a, so you should be renamed. What kind of music do I like? Um, I kind of I've got a weird music taste. I come from sort of EDM, um, progressive house in particular. But generally, if you give me something that has like pop in the name, I'll be fine. I'm nicking that line from Tom Scott, but that's exactly how I feel about it as well. And I like a lot of indie folk, a lot of guitar stuff, a lot of Passengers early stuff, really nice. Um, in general, like I really enjoy most music. I really like music. I would love to write music. I'm learning the guitar. Yeah, kind of. Music is just a vibe. I know that's like really generic, but hey, um, has that broken something? I don't think it has. But yeah, yeah. Um, I go see like the most generic concerts. So I'm seeing Taylor Swift in like a little bit. My younger sister is really, really into her music, and I don't mind her. I'm not like a serial listener. I would not consider myself a Swiftie in particular, but yeah. Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, all bops. Fred again. Fred again is fucking brilliant. I love Fred again so much. What am I looking for? You've distracted me now. It was a very good thing to distract me with, though. Walk. Get max speed. Case C move prone. Return max prone speed. Yes. Okay, I don't want to crouch when I prone for the first time, though. Prone pressed. Safe wants to prone. Everyone is a little bit of a Swiftie. I would agree with that. Well, I would mostly agree with that. I have one friend. He's a big music guy. Plays a couple instruments. Really interesting music taste. I was actually over at his place last night. We were listening to some albums. And he fucking hates Taylor Swift. He really, he like sees her the same way that he like sees McDonald's. You know, like very corporate, very produced. I don't know how much I agree with that. I think there's definitely an element of that, but yeah. On movement mode changed. So, okay, exit prone is the problem that I'm having now. Okay, are we running prone released? Oh, gosh, I'm so glad. Oh, I see, okay. That's fine. That is fine. It's so hot. Yeah, very much second that, Pack. So I think music in general is a vibe. I think there's some music that you need to be in a specific mood for. Like, for me, like, really, like, D&B is not the right word. It's more like, not even drill. It's like it's not hard bass. How about dubstep? I'll vibe to dubstep if I'm like already kind of warmed up and I suppose in the mood at like a club or something, but it's not something that I generally listen to at home. But I can appreciate it. I think music is such a beautiful art. Okay. Let's see. Prone. ability prone released. You know how we were talking about LinkedIn earlier? I've literally just gotten another fucking LinkedIn notification. Congratulate Name for starting a new position at Name. I literally don't know this person. Please shut up. Okay, now we have another problem, and that's that to get into prone, you need to hit it twice. So if I hit it once, and then I hit it a second time, I like slow down. Because it goes to crouch first, and I'm not sure why. Can prone is movement while walking, that's fine. Exit prone is fine, that shouldn't need to do anything. Hardstyle at a funeral, yes. It'd feel a little strange. But, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I feel like if somebody asked for hardstyle at a funeral, that'd be pretty cool. But if prone and doesn't want to crouch, walking. I feel like I've intrinsically tied prone to crouch here. And I don't entirely like that. Wants to crouch, it's fine. Wants to sprint, it's fine. We've got all our move 4s up here. This is, to be honest with you, this is an architecture I'm not like super familiar with. This is called safe and saved architecture. And it's a little bit confusing, I'm not going to lie. But that's okay. It's part of the learning process. I don't need saved move or prediction data.
In the instance.
Character movement component. Update from compressed flags. On movement update is moving on ground. This should be fine as well, because this is just character movement component stuff. It's going to be somewhere here. Okay, I'm gonna try and decouple prone from crouch. And this is probably gonna, Highway to Hell's a great song. This is probably gonna break prone in terms of how it is. I'm trying to think. So the capsule probably won't get smaller. We'll set that elsewhere. I need to find enter crouch. But you should still slow down. Okay, you don't slow down either. But the capsule does not get small. That's good. And crouch still works. Okay, This is why I wish we could have done this via gameplay abilities, but unfortunately not. Okay.
What you wishing you could do right gameplay?
Uh, movement states essentially. Like if you can imagine, like we could have movement states work the same way as gameplay abilities. Instead of like triggering them, you just always be in a movement state, and that movement's just like a stateful movement system. And like, you know how you do your animation stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. That same way. Virtual void crouch. That seems.
I mean, I know Lyra has a thing where they've switched out all the movement states and mapped them to tags, but I don't really know what it does with those.
Yeah. Okay, enter prone. Find floor. Is that in here at all? No. It makes sense that this isn't working without crouch, because this was based off of like regular movement, not crouch movement. But if I search for like fizz walk, that's what this is based off of. Because this is the annoying thing about this fucking character movement component, is that it, in terms of state, it treats crouching the same as walking. They're not separate states. Whereas we want prone to be a state so that we can control it slightly better. God damn it, Epic. I'm not sure how to approach this. Because if I try and go like the crouch route, okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit goofy. I'm literally gonna like yoink the crouch code and put it in prone. Oh my god, nothing's gonna fucking work. Okay. What is on start crouch? This is in character. Okay. I apologize. This is not the most interesting thing in the world. Okay, I'm gonna say that we fixed that bug. I'm gonna push those changes, just because that's nice. So let's pop in here. I'm going to submit my changes. I'm going to say fixed prone bug. I'm going to submit that. And now we're going to do, we've got about 10 minutes left before I am going to go get some food because I'm very hungry. Let's do something fun. What do you think?
I thought you ate before.
What? Before I go get some
Yeah,
food?
I thought you ate before.
I didn't actually get the chance to. So, number of bugs squashed this stream, 5. I agree. That's a good number. For 2 hours, that's a really solid number, given that me and Josh spent like It was mostly Josh, to be honest, but I was there as well for some of it, and it was like 2 days to fix two checkboxes not working. Ah, the beauty of game development.
Yeah, it was a pain. But hey, it's working.
It was indeed a pain.
So I can actually move on to other stuff
I'm thinking,
and
Josh,
then get held up by them, no doubt. Yeah.
was the idea behind this little area is like a shooting gallery thing?
Pretty much.
Okie dokie. I'm contemplating. Okay, we're gonna make some little map adjustments. So first I want to add like a crouching test thing. So we're gonna.
You might want to do a poll, by the way, because I've altered the map a bit.
Fair enough.
Before you do any other changes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not a lot's changed. I've just expanded it.
Fair enough. It's copying one file using parallel transfer. I'm gonna cover up the IP of the server. Please don't DDoS our server. That'd be very, very not nice of you.
We're exposing our IP again.
Maybe.
You do this every time.
I need the it's in my fucking roommate's thing. This is not working.
You could have like blacked out your screen.
That's a point. There's a reason I did that.
I mean, it don't matter how the IP's there again, but yeah. Ugh.
I managed to crash Perforce. That's quite something.
Probably been DDoS.
No, it hasn't. I just screwed something up. Okay. Welcome back. Clipped and shipped. I can delete that. Screw you. We should be back by now. There we go. Okay. I'm obviously watching the stream with the same delay as you are. So back. With Josh's changes now.
You'll have the Tom Holland of the group. Who just like leak stuff constantly.
I'll have you know, I have not said anything about features or anything. I've only leaked the IP of our most important infrastructure server.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little map editing. Because I want, like, that's 45 degrees. Essentially, what I want to do is just make a little testing thing for crouch. I want that to be like 0.25. And then we'll align this like really nicely. Minus 350, minus 1175. Then we'll make this just a little bit. What shall we do? 3.5. 1. I will do like 2. We'll hop over here. I want to make sure this is like nicely aligned. Nice. gonna do like that. We're gonna do like that, and I'm also gonna go to core, to maps, and check out this map so that Josh can steal it from me. And then we're gonna go up here. What was that? This evil Josh.
Swear, just check out the map before you can check it out. It's mine.
We can both have a turn, okay? Mom said it's my turn on the map. Just gonna do like that. And then I'm gonna nick one of these. That's about right. So the reason I'm doing this is so that when we test like the height of our crouch basically and our prone, that we can do it generally fairly comfortably and in a standardized way. So just gonna pop these on every little thing to add a height. That's 25 units. That's 50. Cheeky bit of map design. It's not really map design, is it? But you know what? Didn't he also tell us to play nice while he was away? Well, the hope was the hitman in Essen would do his job, but that's unfortunately not been the case, so. Okay, looks good. And that should be 200. Now, wow, beautiful. So now if we play, I'm still local, so there's no weapon, but got the wrong target. But now, wow, we can fit under 200, but not 175. And if we crouch, it's kind of broken, but that's fine because we can adjust that. So, incredible. And as you can see, you can't uncrouch until you're in an area where you can uncrouch. Nice. The other thing I wanted to do was start making a target. But I think I'll leave that for next stream because there's only like 2 minutes left of this one, so we'll make a target next stream and we'll do some map design. That sounds fun. I'll get the drawing tablet out. I'll find it and maybe put Photoshop on here or something. And we'll do some streaming, some map design things on the stream. Should be fun. I'll post an announcement. Hopefully we'll have. Okay, that's up. I don't think the bot will be ready by then, but.
Hopefully,
yeah.
I'll have a bit more stuff done as well.
Yeah, hopefully I'll have some movement bug fixes by then, so we'll be able to actually prone, and then we can make targets. And maybe, if we're lucky, Josh will have done the shooting code by then. Is that at all realistic, Josh?
I'm kind of working on it at the moment, to be fair.
Is it an Excel stream? It shouldn't be an Excel stream. I don't know why it's an Excel stream.
You do have it as an Excel.
It's... Oh, I need to click done. God damn it. I needed to click done. I'm so sorry. This is not an Excel stream. This is a regular stream.
You really need a dual monitor.
I do need the second. Tell my fucking housemate to come back.
Just keep the door down.
I
just preach and clear.
Forgot to press commit. Pretty much. Speaking of commit, let's submit our final changes for the stream, which is crouch height checker on dev map. And on that bombshell, it is 8 p.m. here. I'm going to get some fucking food and then probably come back and work more on the crouching stuff and the stuff that's a little bit less interesting to film on stream. I will try and get this on YouTube as quickly as possible, because that's something I need to get better at, and the last one took like 3 weeks, so this one should be up soon. Maybe we should make an FAQ about the dev streams with the link to the YouTube channel as well. That might be helpful. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. We squashed many bugs and did not create any new ones. Regardless of what these enemies of the game might tell you, we've been very successful. Everything's on track. Nothing is wrong. There's no problems. There's no bugs in the project at all. And yeah, with that said, shut up, Paxa. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see you in the Discord or live on Friday to do some map design, which I would love for you to join me in. So, cool. Take care, folks. See ya.